Real tough outing today. Really don't like getting beat, especially when we take the first, say, 15, 20 minutes of the basketball game off and, 5 minutes of the second half off and still have a chance. Score tied at 58. We have the ball pushing up the tempo and throw it out of bounds. It's a costly turnover. They get the ball down on the other end of the floor. They have a 14% three-point shooter that cans it wide open. Benedictine deserves a lot of credit. It's a very upperclassman-laden team that works extremely hard. They're extremely well prepared and made a lot of really tough shots and did a really nice job of taking us out of what we want to do. I thought, in league play, we talk all the time about intensity having to be stepped up and how you have to have a little bit more amp and you have to really focus on all the little details. And we really, for the first 20 minutes of the game, I wouldn't say we were disinterested, but we weren't as focused and as sharp as we needed to be. And that falls on me and the coaching staff. So we've got to make sure that doesn't happen again. And we weren't assignment sound and we weren't as effective as we've been in our 8 wins. Then in the second half, the first 5 minutes was pretty similar to the first half. But then we found some energy. We got to pressing. We turned the tempo up in our favor. We were able to use our athleticism, which is some things that we thought we would be able to do. But at the end of the day, we had very little inside play. They really did a pretty good job of taking away our forwards and our centers. And, a lot of that could be attributed to their defense, and a lot of that's the fact that our big kids were in foul trouble. There were some silly fouls. There were some fouls we made that, we've got to be better than that. Before the post player catches the ball is when we need to get better defensively. So, we've got a lot of work to do. There's no shame in losing to a top-ranked team in the country. There's no shame in losing that to a team of that caliber. Benedictine's in the top every year. They have a group of upperclassmen that are used to winning basketball games, and they found a way tonight to do that. We've got to make sure that we regroup quickly with Baker coming to town. Baker works as hard as Benedictine. I think they have better athletes than Benedictine, and it's going to be a really tough challenge. They're 1-1 in league play. We're 1-1 in league play, and the last thing you want to have happen is to go into Christmas break on a losing streak and, more importantly, 1-2 in conference play. That could be costly. We've got to regroup, make sure we figure out a way to work inside out, come out here and give everything we've got on a Monday night in order to get into break on a high note.